All right, so we got the full summary for 1075, and we're going to be going over a lot more in this video than what we were able to go over yesterday. And we also speculated a lot about Shaka potentially being the traitor. And considering the information that we're going to be going over today, it makes me think that Shaka might actually not be the traitor. So let's just get into it. So on the cover of the chapter, the cover story of Mad's backstory is continuing, and we see Vegapunk is invited to meet the five elders, the Gorosei, since he is respected as a genius scientist, and the five elders are only silhouette in the cover. So I talked about this yesterday, and I thought that this was like a clue as to who the traitor is or what's going on with all of the traitor stuff. And I thought maybe this pointed to Shaka making a deal with the Gorosei or something, but it seems like maybe Vegapunk himself has made a deal with the Gorosei, or at least Saturn or something. I know that sounds weird and it doesn't make sense, but I'll go more into it later. Shaka tries to contact Pythagoras, but there's no response. Shaka sees someone's shadow in the monitor, but that shadow quickly destroys all the Denden Mushi. Luffy noticed all voices in his headphones are gone because all the communications are cut off. Luffy comes to watch the monitors with Shaka, and the screens go black one by one, and they can't see what's happening. Hey, also guys, if you like my One Piece content, please subscribe if you haven't already. It's fine if you don't want to, but if you just needed a reminder, here you go. Thanks. So I didn't know what to make of this in yesterday's spoilers, and I couldn't see any panels or anything, but now that I have, it seems like there is an autonomous entity going around and sabotaging things. And I'm also assuming that this individual was the one responsible for like exploding Pythagoras in the previous chapter, which I thought Shaka was responsible for, but I guess not. I guess that was Oda's clever red herring there. I mean, Shaka's still not innocent yet, but this is making it seem more likely in my opinion. But like I said, it also could be Vegapunk too, like the real Vegapunk. And it's like, why is he doing? CP0 and everyone else was sent there to kill him, right? And after what he said to Luffy and helped everyone and trying to leave the island, why would he just turn 180 and sabotage everything and try to take everyone down? Not really sure. There is one more thing I want to touch on with that possibility at the end of the video. Shaka says there's someone in this laboratory with us. Straw Hat Crew and Vegapunk's clone divided into 4 groups. Group 1 is Nami, Brook, and Edison. Nami finds a treasure, man-made diamonds. Group 2 is Chopper, Robin, and Atlas. They find man-made organs, and Robin thinks Vegapunk got chopped into pieces. Group 3 is Sanji, Jinbei, and Stussy. They are walking in weapon-making area. Sanji wants Stussy to call him a dog. Group 4 is Usopp, Frankie, Lilith, and York. They come across the place where Pythagoras got attacked. So yeah, this is what I was talking about in the previous chapter. Shaka told Pythagoras to check out this certain area, and once he got there, something came up on him and we saw like this massive explosion. We discover that Pythagoras survived because he jumped his head out of his body and died. Okay, so this is interesting. They can like detach their head, body parts, I guess, to survive. This might come back into play later on, or might be a clue as to what's going on with the traitor, if they can like detach their body parts. I don't know, I'm just throwing some things out there. York finds S-Snake near the area and walks to pet her. Pythagoras tells her to stop, but it's too late. S-Snake turns York into stone. S-Snake then attacks the rest of the group, but they have to jump down to the floor below to escape. So I guess this means that the shadow Shaka we're seeing were probably Seraphims, right? They're going around destroying the camera snails and doing all the sus behavior, because also, you know, attacking Pythagoras and all that stuff. So it's not Vegapunk like literally making these actions, but it could be Vegapunk who gave them the orders maybe. But getting the Vegapunk traitor stuff out of the way, there is one more candidate for who is pulling the strings here, or at least with the Seraphims. Cut back to the control room. S-Bear and S-Hawk barge in and attack everyone, including CP0. Luffy and Zoro have to carry Lucci, Kaku, and Shaka to avoid the beams. Luffy is not with his tongue out. Shaka orders S-Bear and S-Hawk to stop, but they don't. Shaka says this means the person who gave them the order must be Vegapunk as well. Lucci and Kaku wake up and say Luffy and Zoro that they should fight together temporarily to survive the situation. Lucci says, Straw Hat, take our handcuffs away. We're more useful to you without them. The chapter ends with Luffy and Zoro making disgusted faces like Odin. End of chapter, no break next week. So this is super exciting. We talked about this yesterday, but it's really interesting that the Seraphims are in fact attacking Lucci and Kaku here, and they're trying to kill everyone. And that raises the question of like, why? And also Shaka is unable to command them, and he says that the person who gave them the order must be quote unquote Vegapunk as well, which goes back to the whole thing about the real Vegapunk being the traitor for some reason. But there's a super interesting detail, and I don't know if I can post the panel, but if I can find someone's fan art of it, I'll post it. But S-Hawk and S-Bear do like this combo attack to Luffy and Zoro in the group here, and the result of it looks like Saturn, Like, it's really interesting. Like, it's a spherical explosion with like a slash coming around it, and it winds up looking like Saturn. And I think that's for sure done purposely by Oda here, because we know that Saturn of the Gorosei is currently on his way to Egghead, but it's possible that he's already got there and is somehow given orders to the Seraphims without anyone noticing. That just doesn't seem likely unless he has some way of sneaking in there or something. But if it's not Saturn himself directly giving these orders, then like I've been saying, it could have been the real Vegapunk this whole time. And it could go back to the cover story as well. Vegapunk meeting with the Gorosei, and I don't know, maybe Vegapunk made a special deal with just Saturn himself, like not even the rest of the Gorosei, in exchange for Vegapunk to survive or something, and then everyone else gets taken out in the process, even including CP0, because I guess they got their hands too dirty with this mission or something. Not really sure. There's just so much to speculate about, but also I'm not saying that it's like guaranteed that the real Vegapunk is a traitor, because it is very possible that he was being genuine with what he was saying and how he was acting, and that this could be something else, or Vegapunk's mind got altered or something, or there could be like another Vegapunk robot that we weren't aware of that was hiding or something. But first, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, Extra Wallet. So guys, I can't express to you how much I love the Extra Wallet. I've been using it for over 2 years now, and it's never let me down once. Like 6 out of 10 times when I use this in public, I always get compliments on it, or I'm just asked like what it is. It's slim and sleek, holds 6 of your cards, and easily pop out with the click of a button. That never gets old. It also has an RFID plate on the back. This is the carbon fiber version, but I also have the matte black version, which is so sexy. Extra also has a key case, and just like their wallets conveniently holds your keys, it even holds my gym membership. But another thing that you can get with the key case is this key tracker. Simply just connect it to the Chipolo app in your phone, and you'll always know where your keys are in case you lose them by accident. I mean, we've all been there, right? Also guys, Valentine's Day is coming up, and Extra is a perfect gift for your significant other. They have multiple wallets for multiple styles and plenty of aesthetic colors to choose from. So take advantage of Extra's Valentine's Day sale running from January 25th to February 14th, because you're going to be able to get up to 35% off site-wide. So guys, if you want to get Extra Wallet for you or your significant other or both, check out the link in the description and make sure you use my code Zhoniin. Thanks guys. So much to talk about, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like, what do you truly think is going on? Like, who is the one that's pulling the strings? Who's the one that gave the orders to the Seraphims here? Let me know. And if you like the video, please give it a like and please subscribe if you haven't already. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.